I was so excited when Clinique announced they were launching their chubby sticks for eyes. I've been a huge fan of their lip versions for a long time now, and my friend who's going to be helping me do this vlog today did the lip vlog with me last year that I did in October. I tried pretty much all of the lip colours. I think my favourite one is probably oversized orange. But when I heard that these were being brought out, I was so excited. They're £16 each, the same twist up formula as the lip chubby sticks. And I've done a little diagram of all the ones that I've got on my arm. I think there are 12 colours altogether at the moment in the chubby sticks for eyes. And I'm going to just run you through the ones that I've done on my arm. The first one on my arm is this Bountiful Beige, which is very, very pale. It's right here, the first one here. The second one is Lots of Latte. The third one is Fuller Fudge. The fourth one here is Ample Amber, which is a really nice colour. This fifth one I absolutely love. This is Whopping Willow, this kind of greeny colour, but not too strong a green. It really reminds me of my favourite MAC eyeshadow, Sumptuous Olive. I love that colour. And you can pull it under the eye too. This one here is Mighty Moss, this stronger green. This one is Curvaceous Coal, Lavish Lilac, Big Blue, and Massive Midnight. So there's a really good range of colours. I don't have the pink one and I don't have Portly Plum. Those are the only two that I don't have at the moment. I think they will bring more and more colours out as they've done with the lips. Those lip colours are just keeping on coming. They brought out 8 originally, then another 8, and then I think 6 or 8 of the stronger shades because they are quite sheer. These are sheer too and they're really workable. What's great about these is you can carry them around and you don't need to think to yourself, I need to take a brush or this could smash in my bag. These are just pretty sturdy. Just click the lid on. You don't need to sharpen them, you just twist them up and you're good to go. You can, of course, blend them in with brushes. There is nothing wrong at all with doing that. This sort of brush is great just for blending into the crease, especially if you're mixing two of the colours. There's no real need because they've got this lovely rounded end, so you can really catch underneath the brow bone very easily. And then you can just even smudge it in with your finger if you need to. But a brush like this is ideal for smudging in underneath if you do want to. This kind of flat little brush, and just if you put a little bit of that along the eyeline there and then you just smudge this in. That's a really good way of doing it. But they're just so easy to use. So this is my friend India and she's going to be helping me try out some of the colours, and her lovely husband Sean is lurking in the background. Which one do you want to try? Bountiful Beige? Bountiful Beige. Gorgeous. This is the really light colour that is their second biggest seller, and maybe you can put it with an Ample Amber, which is a slightly darker one. I'm going to try on the one that I was talking about, Whopping Willow, which is their number 5, this kind of green colour that I really like. It's kind of an off kind of green.
It's so easy
and
to
they're
apply.
so easy to apply, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because if you just catch your brow bone there,
you just rock it back and forward.
Yeah, exactly. Just rock it back and forward. Exactly. So that is their Whopping Willow. It's really pretty, actually. I really like that. And you can put them under your eye too. And then if you want to, you don't need to, you can blend with a brush. What are you layering it with? Which one is that? Ample Amber?
Yeah.
That's a really nice colour. I've had that one for a little while now. You can blend it in with the brush if you want to, but that's completely up to you. So I've got Whopping Willow on this eye and I'm going to do a Mighty Moss on the other eye. Use whichever ones you want in. This is the Mighty Moss, which is a stronger green. And they're kind of foolproof. You can't really go wrong with them. They're just really great colours, and you can just blend them in with your fingers, or you don't even really need to use your fingers. I think if you...
Fuller Fudge is what I'm actually going to put. I've put on this eye, I've got
Bountiful Beige.
Bountiful Beige and this one.
Ample Amber.
Ample Amber. And I actually put them both on this eye as well, but I think I can just layer it.
And I'm going to layer a little of Lots of Latte. This is their bestseller, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's not dissimilar, actually, to the Whopping Willow. This one's the greener one, and this one's a slightly browner version, but they're not far off. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that one on as well, on this eye, just to see how that looks if I build them up. But I think if I was just buying one, I'd either get Fuller Fudge, which I've had for ages, or Whopping Willow, because that's a colour I really like. The bluer ones, which I'll put on in a second, I'll take these off and start again.
I really like this one.
Fuller Fudge?
Yeah.
Which one would you go for that you've tried so far?
The Fuller Fudge.
It's really pretty.
But I have layered the Fuller Fudge.
With Bountiful Beige?
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So India doesn't want to try the pale blue because she thinks she's not in ABBA. I actually really like it. What are you going to try? Curvaceous Coal?
Curvaceous Coal.
Perfect. Okay, so this is the light blue. I would usually put some sort of a primer base underneath my eyeshadow, but just today I'm just throwing these on. That's the blue, that's the light blue, and this is the light purple I put on the other eye. which is really nice. This is Lavish Lilac. I do like purples. I really like a dark purple. So that's the blue, that's the purple. And these are just really easy to wear, actually, these shades. They're not intimidating. You can kind of just build them up. That's a stronger one, that Curvaceous Coal. That's really pretty. And I'm going to put Massive Midnight over this one, just to give you an example of the darker blue as well. I think I prefer Curvaceous Coal to the blues. I'm definitely more of a green girl than blues, even though I have got an Armani blue eyeshadow that I'm crazy about. Actually, I like that.
I like that on you. I
like
think that's
Massive
beautiful.
Midnight. That's really nice. And this one is a little bit more of the black end of the spectrum. That one was that one there, and this one is the one that I'm wearing, the Massive Midnight. So those are the 10 colours. I think we've tried them all.
Yeah, we have.
Easy. They're so easy, basically. They're just an easy product, and I'm really excited about them. I think there is another green one, an emerald one, coming out very soon, which I really like, because I do like my greens. I like my greens and my browns. Those are kind of my safe day-to-day colours. And your favourite would still be Full of Fudge, would you say?
Yeah, I like the Full of Fudge.
And I still like Whopping Willow. I really like that colour. I've always really liked those colours. And these sorts of colours, even though they're not your kind of beiges and your browns, they're just something a little bit more interesting. And what I like about these is that they are quite buildable. You don't need to have a really strong eye. And sometimes I think with a powder eyeshadow, it can be quite hard to apply and to blend in correctly. And these kind of blend themselves in for you. And you can just run your finger over it to make sure there's no line there. So those are the Chubby sticks for eyes. I am missing 2 of the colours, but do try them. They're £16, and just go to the counter and have a play with them, and I'm sure you'll find a colour that you really like.